Welcome to Episode 8, where speed limits don't exist and failure isn't an option. We're kicking things off with a toll booth race, pure time trial chaos where every second counts. No shortcuts, no nitrous. Just me, the road, and a throttle begging for mercy. If Rockport thought things were wild before, they ain't seen nothing yet.
A street racer has just been reported westbound on Stadium Boulevard. Units to attend.
Can you give me more info on that call?
Suspect is driving a silver Audi.
10-7 from the annex. I should be there shortly, unless someone's close.
Well. I was just minding my own business, racing against the clock in a peaceful little toll booth run, when suddenly, Rockport's finest decided today's the day. Sirens wailing, lights flashing, and one officer yelling something about reckless driving, like I wasn't already trying to break the sound barrier. Like seriously, officer, do you think I put this much horsepower under the hood to obey traffic laws? Now I've got Crown Vics trying to play bumper cars with me, setting up roadblocks like it's Mario Kart, and someone's calling in a chopper like I just robbed the Rockport Bank instead of, racing against time. I can't even stop to admire the scenery because the moment I slow down, it's Spike Strip City. And you know what's funny? They think they're gonna catch me. They think these tires are afraid of a little police heat. But guess what? This ain't just a car. This is a nitrous-free freedom machine, and I'm the captain of chaos. Oh, and to the guy on the police radio yelling, Code 6, suspect is evading, yeah buddy, I am evading. You're just providing background music to my highlight reel. I came here to beat the clock, and now I'm beating the boys in blue too. Rockport PD, better luck next time. I'm too fast, too focused, and frankly, too stylish to be caught.
Please update supervisor monitoring and requesting sitrep.
I got my hands full. Stand by.
And that is how you win a race with cops chasing you from behind.
Suspect is PCP.
The sirens are back, and this time, they're louder than ever. I don't know what I did to upset Rockport PD today. Maybe it was the toll booth I blasted past at 180 miles per hour. Maybe it was the donuts I didn't share, but they've launched the full parade. I've got units tailing me like shadows, backup being called in every 2 seconds, and radio chatter lighting up like it's a military op. This isn't just a pursuit anymore. This is war on wheels. And here I am, threading through traffic like a scalpel through silk, every gear shift a heartbeat, every turn a gamble. These cops. They're throwing spike strips, setting up roadblocks, calling in helicopters like I'm a national threat. But they don't get it. I'm not just running, I'm dancing. Dancing on the edge of chaos with an exhaust note that screams rebellion. And the best part, I'm doing it all without nitrous. That's right. While they're out here huffing and puffing through police radio codes, code 6, code 3, pursuit escalation, I'm just cruising in style, no boost, no cheats, just pure mechanical mayhem and unshakable confidence. This is where legends are forged, in the rear-view mirrors of terrified cops. And if they think they're going to catch me, they better wake up and realize they're just another milestone in my story. Because today, the streets belong to me, and no badge, no siren, and no V8 cruiser is going to take that away. And now, we enter the land of pure chaos and crushed speed limits, the speed trap race, where it's not about winning the race, it's about embarrassing radar guns. This isn't a casual cruise through Rockport, it's a citywide assault on every posted speed sign from here to the next Blacklist racer. Today, I'm not a driver, I'm a ballistic missile with wheels. Every speed camera I pass isn't just snapping a photo, it's capturing a cry for help. These cameras, they can't keep up. They're overheating, melting. Somewhere in the Rockport PD headquarters, a poor technician just spilled his coffee on the control panel screaming, "Sir, he's too fast." And the car I'm driving, it's not some nitrous junkie machine. Nope. No bottles. No blue flames. Just raw, naturally aspirated fury, precision tuning, and the kind of torque that makes asphalt question its existence. Baron's car may have joined the garage, but for now, I'm still in my upgraded Audi, or maybe the Cobalt. Doesn't matter. These tires are spinning so fast they just achieved time travel. I'm leaving skid marks in next week. Speed traps in the city are like landmines of ego. Cross them too slow and you lose your dignity. Cross them fast enough and the camera can't even capture your number plate. Me, I'm going through them so fast the photos come out blank. Just a motion blur and a whisper of, "What was that?" And let's not forget the AI racers around me. These guys are trying, bless them. One's fishtailing into a pizza joint, another just clipped a fire hydrant and made a car wash. But me, I'm gliding through traffic like a caffeinated falcon with a grudge. Speed trap races test your acceleration, your timing, your nerves, and above all, your ability to laugh in the face of speed limits. And spoiler alert, I just filed for divorce from the speed limit. We're never getting back together. So buckle in, Rockport. Because this isn't just a race, this is a speed storm, and I'm the thunder. Alright, Rockport, looks like we're back on the speed trap circuit, again. Because apparently, the traffic department hasn't learned its lesson from the last time I vaporized their camera lenses. But sure, let's give them another set of high-speed postcards to cry over. This race, it ain't about lap times or positions. It's about speed flexing. Every trap I hit is a chance to say, "Hey radar, hope you brought sunscreen, 'cause I'm about to burn a hole through your lens." The other racers, still treating this like it's a Sunday drive with their grandma. Meanwhile, I'm over here downshifting so hard the gearbox thinks it's in a wrestling match. And the car. Oh, the car is dialed in tighter than a drum. Whether I'm in the Cobalt SS or the Audi, this machine is moving like it just found out it's late for its own funeral. Every camera flashes. That's not a warning photo. That's a mugshot of pure velocity. Somewhere, a city official is sweating through their uniform thinking, how the hell is he going that fast without nitrous? And I'm just out here vibing. No boost, no cheats, just skill, torque, and spite. And let's talk about the traffic. The city thought putting box trucks and taxis in my lane would slow me down. Cute. I dodge them like I'm Neo in the Matrix, but louder and with more rubber burning. By the time this race is over, the Rockport PD's camera budget is going to need a GoFundMe. Because I'm snapping every trap so fast they'll need AI to calculate what hit them. Spoiler, it was me. So here's to another round of slapping physics in the face and speeding so hard even the game engine starts checking for updates. Well, Rockport's finest just couldn't resist, huh? I'm halfway through a speed trap race, minding my own business, blasting past cameras like I'm allergic to speed limits, and BAM. Here come the flashing lights like I crashed a donut convention. Suddenly, this isn't just a race anymore. Oh no, now it's a full-blown movie. I've got rival racers in my mirrors, radar guns crying for mercy, and now cops trying to make a cameo like they belong here. Newsflash, officers. This is a solo feature film, and you're just NPCs in my highlight reel. And you know what's wild? I'm not even using nitrous. That's right, zero boost. So when they radio in "suspect traveling at 140, no nitrous detected," someone at HQ is going to need a cold shower and a performance review. I hit a trap at 160 miles per hour, thread the needle between a semi and a taxi, and Officer Johnson back there decides, yeah, I can follow that in my Crown Vic. Bless his heart. He's about to find out his suspension's got the bounce rate of a shopping cart. And let's not ignore the drama. Spike strips, roadblocks, choppers in the air like it's an episode of Cops. Overconfident edition? Bring it on. I've dodged everything but student loans at this point. My tires are molten, my engine's howling, and the only thing braking faster than the speed limit is the police morale. Somewhere in this chaos, there's still a race going on, remember that? Oh yeah, the speed trap. My opponents, probably crying in second gear while I multitask like a caffeinated stunt driver. Dodge traffic, shatter radar records, and lose a 5-star pursuit all before the next checkpoint. So to the Rockport PD, if you wanted to star in this chase, you should have at least brought a car that can keep up. 'Cause right now, all you're catching is my dust.
Behind him. Driver's giving us a lot of trouble.
You're gonna have to hang in there. Backup is still at least a few minutes away.
I'm in, Paul, man. So, yeah, I got a problem with the car. Just shut down. I need cover. I'm in need containment. The vehicle got away.
Confirming suspect was last seen.
And just like that, silence. The sirens fade, the flashing lights disappear into the rear view, and the city exhales. Rockport PD. Outplayed, outpaced, outclassed. They came in with roadblocks and radio codes, and left with a lesson in street survival. But don't blink, because we're not done yet. Oh no, there's no pit stop, no breather, no coffee break here. This game never lets you rest. As the last cop pulls a U-turn in shame, we're lining up for a lap knockout, a race that's less fast and furious and more last man standing. 4 racers, 1 winner, and every lap, somebody's getting voted off the asphalt. No nitrous, no excuses, just pure control, perfect lines, and the kind of pressure that makes turbochargers sweat. And yeah, maybe I just shook off a full department of cops, but that doesn't mean I'm slowing down. This ain't about recovery, it's about domination. These racers think they've got a shot? Cute. Let's see how long that confidence lasts when lap 1's over and someone gets ghosted. I'm driving like the pavement owes me money, and every checkpoint is payback. You want to survive a knockout race? You don't just race hard, you race ruthless. So buckle up, 'cause after surviving a 5-star pursuit, this race feels like dessert. This is the calm before the storm. The last toll booth race standing between me and Blacklist number 9, Earl. And let me tell you, this ain't just another checkpoint sprint. This is the final audition before the main act. Toll booth races, they don't wait for anyone. They don't forgive missed turns, clipped walls, or momentary hesitation. Every second here is currency, and I'm trying to buy my ticket to Earl's downfall. But let's not forget, we still got milestones to grind through like a street racer's to-do list. Bounty to rack up, infractions to stack, and maybe, just maybe, smack through a few roadblocks like it's rush hour demolition. Because remember, if I don't use nitrous, nobody does. I'm behind the wheel of a machine tuned for aggression, painted in the color of confidence, and aimed straight at the finish line like a heat-seeking missile. This car doesn't just move, it hunts. Every corner is a setup, every toll booth a countdown, and every tenth of a second, personal. You hear that engine? That's not horsepower, that's hunger. Hunger to prove that a no-nitrous outlaw with nothing but upgrades, skill, and a little spite can rewrite the blacklist, one racer at a time. Earl's watching from his safe little bubble, thinking I'll never make it. He's wrong. Because after this race, and a few more milestone smashes, I'm coming for his Lancer EVO 8 like a storm with headlights. Dashing away. So let's tear through Rockport one more time. Checkpoint after checkpoint, barrier after barrier. This isn't just a race. This is the fuse being lit. And Earl, you're the explosion waiting at the end.
District.
Yeah, just give me the info you got.
The time for racing is over. Now it's war. To challenge Blacklist number 9 Earl, I don't just need wins, I need chaos. Rockport PD wants a show? Oh, I'll give them front row seats to a full-blown demolition derby. Starring me, a modified beast of a ride, and every cop car that dares to chase me. Let's break it down. 30,000 bounty to rack up? That's not a price, it's a promise. 6 roadblocks to dodge? That's 6 walls of steel I'm gonna slice through like butter. 12 cop cars to tag? Consider it a violent game of tag, and I'm always it. This isn't just a milestone challenge, it's my criminal resume. Every spike strip, every busted billboard, Every crash and siren screech adds ink to my legend. And let me remind you, no nitrous. While the cops are turbocharging themselves into walls, I'm out here outrunning them with pure driving skill and a throttle that answers only to me. The city's turning into one giant trap. Helicopters above, SUVs blocking every off-ramp, roadblocks coming in faster than my GPS can update. But I don't brake for barricades. I bait them. I break them. I bury them in their own bad decisions. Every tagged cop car, a dent in their pride. Every dodged roadblock, a glitch in their strategy. Every bounty dollar, proof that Earl's EVO 8 is within reach, and I'm getting paid in street cred and broken bumpers. So buckle up, Rockport. This pursuit isn't ending with sirens and citations. It ends with me laughing in the rearview as your backup begs for backup. This is milestone mayhem, baby. And I'm just getting started. Well. Looks like Rockport's finest just clocked me going 150 in a school zone on a Saturday. And now, here they come, sirens screaming, tires screeching, and every last one of them acting like they're auditioning for Fast and Furious. Discount division. Officer number 1 just radioed in, "We've got a code 6 on the run." Buddy, I'm not just on the run. I'm the syllabus of this entire driving school of pain. And guess what? I'm the teacher now. Helicopter above me, SUV trying to pit me, 2 cruisers behind thinking they're in a NASCAR finale. All while I'm calmly weaving through traffic like it's a morning drive to the grocery store. Oh wait, scratch that. I just sideswiped a grocery truck. Bananas. Everywhere. Look at that. Officer just tried to roadblock me using 2 Ford Crown Vics parked sideways like it's gonna stop anything but air. Hate to break it to ya, Chief, but my Audi's got more moves than a Bollywood hero on his 3rd dance number. Every turn I take, they try to box me in. Every straight I hit, they try to outrun me. And every single time, they forget one thing. I don't have nitrous, but I've got 0 chill and a PhD in destruction. 12 police cars tagged. Done. 6 roadblocks dodged. Child's play. That one officer who tried to slow me down with spike strips, he's probably still spinning somewhere near Burger King, wondering what just happened. And you know what? I'm not even mad. I'm disappointed. This is supposed to be Rockport's elite police force, right? But here they are, crashing into gas stations, hitting each other, and giving me more bounty than a pirate's treasure chest. At this point, I'm convinced they're chasing me just to see how creatively I can humiliate them next. Like, do I jump the bridge again? Or maybe lure them into the old sawmill and watch them turn into popo pancakes. Choices. Mad. Glorious choices. But the clock's ticking, the bounty's rising, and Earl's out there polishing his EVO like it's actually gonna matter. Because once I'm done clowning these cops, I'm coming for him next, with my car upgraded, my paint job flexing, and my wanted level so high it's legally a personality trait. So, Rockport PD, bring your helicopters, your spike strips, your full-blown budget. Bring the heat, bring the thunder. I'll bring the burnout, the boostless magic, and a trunk full of bad decisions. This is art. This is pursuit poetry. And I'm the Shakespeare of shredding tires and embarrassing authority.
This is 299 Kansas City. I'll be there in 30 seconds. We're PCB here, closing on last known direction. No, I got a visual here, code 3. Code 6, I'm slowing down. I'm forcing them off the road.
Attention all units, a pursuit condition now 3. Repeat, condition 3.
Bravo, 29, on 6. We have heavy traffic, I'm pulling back. Keep the pressure on him, we won't stop him. 36 here, we've got some minor damage. Push way through the roadblock. I just do it. MVA. The guy just hit me. Stand by. Go with the 1059. Let's change it up. Drop back, wait for my call. Dispatch, clear everyone you can over here. We need all the help you can get. Okay, we need to add a 1050 charge to this guy's rap sheet.
Give me a situation report when you can.
No changes. Still code 3 trying to stay with him. 1039, I'm gonna spin him out. Right on 3-1. On feet. He's flipped it. He's flipped it. 1045. Roll back while I move in now. Roll back. Locked in block. Suspect still mobile. Yeah, this guy knows what he's doing. I can't get around him. Vehicle just blew by. Gone through the block. Everyone, heads up. I want a tight 1065 as quick as possible. Jump on him when he slows down.
We have a 1073 off the road ahead. We have blocked off the road. Please be advised.
I lost him. Minimal delay. Let's get you started up. Let's start some patrol, huh?
Units heading up to the code 3 chase. Suspect was last reported heading east on Stadium Boulevard. Supervisor requesting you set up a quadrant ASAP. Units remain on code 6 status till further notice.
Before I take on Earl and his shiny little EVO, it's time to give my ride the respect it deserves. We've been through wild police chases, toll booth races that felt like time trials in another dimension, and speed traps that turned into full-blown highway battles. So yeah, it's upgrade time. New suspension, installed, engine, tuned tighter than Earl's ego, and the brakes. Sharper than the curve I used to dodge 3 cops and a pizza truck. I may not have nitrous, but this car now handles like it was born on the Blacklist. Smooth, deadly, and built to crush dreams. Earl's got power, sure. But after this tune-up, I've got precision, I've got attitude, and I've got a car that doesn't just race, it hunts. Let's make it personal. And now it's time. Blacklist number 9, Earl. The man with a Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution 8 and a chip on his shoulder the size of Rockport City. He's fast, he's furious, and he thinks he's the king of the speed traps. But there's just one problem. I'm here now. The first race, a speed trap. That's Earl's playground. Tight corners, pressure zones, top speed blitzes. But guess what? I don't run nitrous, and I'm still blowing past radar like I'm allergic to limits. Earl's EVO might be quick, but when that radar flashes, it's my name lighting up the boards. You hear that whistle? That's not your turbo, Earl. That's the sound of your pride leaking away as my taillights burn into your eyes. This isn't just a race, it's a public service announcement. Speed is nothing without control. And today, I'm dropping the hammer. And then comes the sprint race, the final stand. Point A to point B. No laps, no resets, just open roads, blind corners, and that delicious tension of knowing it's now or never. The streets of Rockport are my canvas, and this race? It's the final brushstroke on Earl's career. You better hope your EVO's tuned for heartbreak, Earl. Because I've upgraded, I've hunted, and I've outpaced cops tougher than you. No nitrous, no gimmicks, just pure grit, precision shifting, and a car that was forged in police pursuits and tollbooth nightmares. So rev it up, pretty boy. Let's show Rockport what happens when raw boost meets relentless rage. And just like that, Earl is toast, his EVO is mine, and the road to Blacklist #1 keeps getting shorter. If you enjoyed watching me smoke the competition without a drop of nitrous, drop a like, share it with your fellow racers, and leave a comment telling me who your favorite Blacklist rival is. And hey, don't forget to subscribe to Nebula Core Gaming because the next race? It's gonna be even wilder. Catch you on the streets.